This one is from Matt. What's the best UFC fight you've ever seen, and what do you think of Lesnar versus Carwin?
Oh, that was awesome. That's a great question.
Is that your favorite question?
First off, I've seen a lot of great UFC fights. I'm a huge Anderson Silva fan. We're huge fans of UFC in general, WEC as well. And let me tell you about that Lesnar-Carwin fight. We're such Lesnar fans, and I know everyone hates it. It was all about Carwin, and I think Carwin's an amazing fighter. I was genuinely scared the whole time, and at the beginning I thought, how did Carwin just make Brock Lesnar look like a little girl in the corner, just bashing him? But when Lesnar won, I was running around the house going crazy, giving high fives. Gates was as well. I was really excited about that. I like the bad guy. He's the bad guy. He sits there and talks shit, and he's flipping off fans. And like for me, I grew up on WWE. I know, and I'm not like a WWE. I don't know about UFC. I watch the UFC religiously, and I love someone coming in there with an attitude and
bring a little drama.
Bring a little bit of drama. It's fun, and I love seeing it. And it was an awesome fight. Those are two beasts, man. And Lesnar pulled it out. So I can't wait for the next one.
Let's step away from fighting and go to a more girly question, because I'm sure there's a girl watching.
This is for Johnny.
Yeah.
No, this
for the ringleader.
This is for you too.
Oh.
I know that Matt and Brian recently got married. Who do you think is most likely to get married?
When are you guys going to have
What's that?
together?
Who do you think is most likely going to be the one that gets hitched?
Out of these two fuckers?
Him. Johnny.
They both are.
Maybe they want to come to the wedding. Maybe that's why they're asking.
They're both with sweethearts that deserve to have rings on their fingers. So, shape up or ship out, boys.
Who else is gonna marry this guy? Look at him.
Oh, what are you talking
This
about?
is Miss America.
There's a few out there that wouldn't mind the position.
That's way too cool. You do rule, dude.
Yep.
But only
America.
A few out there that wouldn't mind the position. Amazing.
Marriage seems like a lot of work to me.
Yeah. So you're just not in for it?
I like, marriage is cool if polygamy is involved.
Zach's Mormon, so.
Yeah.
Or will become it, if necessary.
You need a compound?
Yes.
A compound.
Yes. I need an army of slightly different little Vengees.
You need a line of stink.
Wow. Let's go back to that album you have out called Nightmare. This guy wants to know what's the meaning behind...
The returns start now.
Yeah. He wants to know what's the meaning behind God Hates Us.
It's an angry song, you know.
God Hates Us is the meaning?
Yeah. Listen,
well,
I'm not a religious person. It's more of the metaphor in it and just the vibe you feel when you hear those words. And actually the term God hates us, God saves us, screaming total nightmare over and over was actually written with Jimmy. And I remember we were sitting there and I'm like, what if I just said God hates us? And he says like, yeah. Like he was just all about the crazy stuff. Like, yeah, God fucking hates us. Just scream it. And we just wrote a crazy song. You know, it's the byproduct of
a little bit of jamming too, which we don't ever do.
We were jamming.
We always try and just go and jam out songs,
just
but
listen to some Dime, some Pantera, and just went crazy on it.
Did
you know?
Yeah.
And it was a very quick and easy process after the song was a very hard process at first. And we scrapped that idea. Yeah. But yeah, it was just one of those things. It just means what it means.
This next person is asking, in your Walmart soundtrack, you said that your favorite songs change from week to week. So what's your favorite song this week from your album?
Alejandro.
I don't know if that's you.
My favorite songs are kind of the same. I love Nightmare, Buried Alive, and Save Me. Those are my favorite songs. But I like progressive metal, and to me, you know, Nightmare is going to be overplayed or is overplayed at this point to some people. But if you would have heard that track, first thing you put on the record, and never heard on the radio, I think that'd be a lot of kids' favorites. Buried Alive, I love just how progressive it is. There's 2 choruses, it's 7 minutes long, and it's, you know, it's 2 different songs that work as one somehow. And then Save Me is 11 minutes of awesome guitars. I mean, I love the guitar work in that song, and I love the bridge. The bridge is my favorite thing we've ever done after the solo there. So those 3 songs to me are my favorite.
This girl, this is funny. In All Access, you introduced your fans to some of the people that are your real friends and some of the people that you work with. Are you still working with them or friends with those people?
Those are all hired actors.
They're all fake.
We killed them afterwards to avoid paying them. No, I forget.
There's a good amount of them that are still there. Jason and Matt are lifers. They'll always be there. And I don't remember all who was in the crew during when that was being filmed.
You know, it's pretty much everyone's the same. We have a great crew. And this is coming from the guy that was talking about making an example by hanging one of them after the last show. No, save me, somebody.
No, we have, it's all the same people, same management, same everything. I mean, we have a great family, and Zach's just going through some growing pains right now.
Wow. This one is for you, my friend.
Fuck.
What was the hardest guitar solo that you ever had to play? Was it on record or was it live?
The one where he fell off the stage.
One time we played Warmness on the Soul.
How to play the
That'd be the one time we played Warmness on the Soul.
The hardest one, live or... God.
Was it on a record or was it live? Or both? Maybe you've had bad experiences. I don't know.
Dude, the one I still can't play is Beast and the Harlot. I never got fast enough.
And now you're just an old man going downhill.
Yep.
I never
all
got fast
slowing
enough.
down.
Never quite got there. 29 is
one
my
of
peak.
my favorites, I think, is on the new record. It's even though that's not the question. That's
You can make your own question.
They forgot what the question was already.
I think God Hates Us. I do some stuff that's kind of cool, and it's more of just a vibe solo. I kind of just didn't, it wasn't so much about the notes. It was kind of more about how it made you feel, and it's kind of one of those things that's getting ready to fall off the tracks, at any moment, and I kind of like that about it. And it does live fall off the tracks, and thousands of fucking passengers die.
I'm guessing this one's coming from a dude because he wants to know what bar are you going to be at tonight and can I come find you and hang out?
Oh, that's definitely a girl.
Yeah.
Kind of a guy.
Maybe
kind
it's
of
a
girl.
girl.
Tranny slip.
We're going to be at the, not telling. I don't know where we're going to be.
Do you even know where you are right now?
I'm alive, I think.
We're in New York City right now.
New York.
Good job.
We're in New York City.
Do you guys want to say anything else about Nightmare or the record or what you've been doing on tour? Anything you want to share?
Well, we've been having a blast on tour, and I want kids to know this, that we're doing these 4 shows, but this isn't the production we're doing on the Uproar Tour. Uproar Tour is going to be pretty crazy. I know we've been talking about it a lot, but we have a really cool show planned for Uproar. And hopefully we get to do it when we play in Illinois and in St. Louis at Point Fest. But Uproar, we had a great production thing, and we're kind of using these 4 shows as warm-up shows. And to kind of get into it with Mike Portnoy and do some pyro blast and that. But we got a huge show set up for you guys. We're really excited about it. And even if the record doesn't make it to #1, we're really proud of all you guys. And thank you guys for going out and purchasing the record. I know some of you have done it multiple times, and that's really cool. And I guess what's important to us is just spreading it to your friends and, hopefully they can all get something out of it. And thank you guys. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
And we'll be out there. So we'll see you later.
Bye. Drink Vortex.